Woohoo! Yeah, we're starting us slightly early tonight because we've got a lot of floors to go through.
Hey! No attacking me while my back is turned.
She just likes you that way.
Okay. So, yes, we are off to a rousing start on floor 21. Dang
Whipper.
it! You're on your own.
Oh god, did you get ottered? We haven't even gotten past the first floor and you've been ottered.
Darn straight. Would you prefer I get ottered on floor 71? I'm getting it over with. Wheel!
Wheel of fish?
I wish! I want my fishies.
Hey, Foxfire! Hey, Ripley! Oh, great. 2 different ones. We're in fine sync tonight.
Yep.
What's in the silver?
I don't know, but there's 2 more up here.
A Crag! That's Uncle Craggy! Just what we needed.
Yay!
Oh, Gratz Cold Silver! I hope you enjoyed it.
Okay, yeah, Crystal Tower is an interesting one.
Yeah, I actually really like the Alliance raids in this game. They keep you on their toes, but they're not stupidly difficult.
I will admit that Crystal Tower is probably my least favorite Vortex. And that's actually more high praise for all the other ones.
Ow! That looked like it hurt.
A little.
And we're out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Crystal Tower is definitely recommended to do before you hit Shadowbringers. You really should do it between AR and Heavensward.
Which is where it originally came in.
As of the 11th, with our 24-hour maintenance, it will be required. Along
Crystal
with
Tower?
My Little Chocobo and My Feisty Chocobo.
Yeah.
So if you haven't gotten your Chocobo companion, it's recommended to get that too.
He's looking at me funny.
No, he's not.
Fight. There's the exit and 2 exits, or passages.
Yeah, Alexander is the raid, or the normal raid for Heavensward, and for the Alliance raid, it's the Tears of Mahaki.
Yeah.
Which is actually a throwback to FF11. And I actually really enjoyed a lot of the Alliance stuff from Mahaki, though it's also kind of up there with the most likely for people to bail from your team as soon as you load in.
Yeah, part 3 is Dunscape.
Dunscape.
Yeah, and you go in there and you see like 2 or 3 people bail out of the party as soon as they see what loaded, and you're going, why? Why? It's a fun one! And they're going, no, it's awful! And you're going, no, it's not that bad, really. Here, watch me do this.
Hello, Ace! Hello, Art! Welcome!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry to hear that your account got hacked. That sucks. Ugh, I hate it when that happens. I've had my account hacked once before, and it resulted in me getting completely banned from a game because they thought I was a gold farmer.
Yeah.
Was not happy about that. Let's just say NCSoft lost any chances of me being a customer of theirs.
Okay, nothing in the last room, so as soon as this guy goes down, we're out of here. Wait, what's in that coffer?
I don't know.
Intuition?
Might want to hold it.
Yeah.
Hello, Octi! Good to see you!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got quite the gang this week.
Not a bad thing.
Silver.
Want to get that chest?
Working on it.
Meh.
Arm. I'm still amazed we got to Magicite on, like, the first level.
Artist Life, did we ever get you a friend code? Or are you just poking around at the free-to-play version? We are happy to give out friend codes because we like our friends. Yeah, one of the big changes as of the 11th is the free-to-play version will now go all the way through Heavensward, and you can roll raw straight up.
Yeah.
Doggy! We get a doggy!
Doggy!
Doggy! Give us your blessing, doggy! Okay, cool.
May the carnage never end. Yeah, it's likely to never end. Thank you.
He's a very, positive thinking doggy.
Uh-huh, that's what you call that. Good grief, and there's, what, another chest in this corner? No? Ah, there's the... flight. Okay,
is good.
we are set.
Thank you, Dougie. We will see you in another, 10 floors or something. A lot of FCs do advertise when they want legits or people to join them. They'll mention it in chat. One of the things you can do is kind of look around at other people, inspect them, and one of the things you can inspect is view company profile, where you can view the profile of an FC.
And they'll say what they're interested in and if they are recruiting. Excellent.
I mean, some are purely PvP guilds, some are heavy raid guilds, some are more casual, while others don't love RP, while others don't like RP. That's all part of the tags. You can get a mission statement, you can go and view their housing if it's open. And if you like what you see in a guild that's going around, both in the name tag and what they say they're into, you can actually submit an application as opposed to having someone invite you straight in,
Frailty.
so that you don't have.
We have a small problem.
You don't have to be online, and they don't have to be in line for you to apply for the guild. The whole application thing, I think, is actually a neat thing that they do. I wish other games did as well.
Yeah.
But
There
if you
we
want a
go.
small guild, you can look at how many people tend to be online versus how many are actually in the guild itself. You can, via the guild information, you can tell when the guild was founded, whether it's an older guild or a new guild that just simply just got started. You can tell whether they have housing or not, and housing is a big thing here.
Yeah.
There's certain
Because it's
buffs.
hard to get.
It's hard to get, and there's certain buffs that come with housing. You can do missions, housing, and what rank the guild is at affects what buffs can be active for players to use. A good example is the top of my screen here where my cursor is. There's 2 buffs here. One is Heat of Battle, one is Helping Hands. Those are coming through our guild. And they can change every 24 hours depending on what the guild leadership wants. And those can really help the leveling process on whether you're doing
Armor.
just general level up, grinding, or if you're doing crafting or gathering. Sometimes.
Ow.
Oh, did you get hurt?
Landmine.
Oh, good job.
Thank you.
Sometimes they'll have more eccentric buffs like cheaper teleportations to the Ethernet,
Arm.
or more gold saucer points.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can get one for gold saucer points. You can actually get one that will
That's a
speed
lot of
up
OBA.
the levels of your chocobos.
Oh, that would have been handy a year ago.
I'll play with this guy.
Does he play well with others?
Now, you can go solo, and there are actually a lot of people who do go solo in the game. In fact, there's a lot of one-person guilds where they get all the guild buffs, but don't have any of the drama.
Really? Oh, I don't know. I think there's some people out there who could manage all the drama all by themselves.
Fair enough. We won't name names. Actually, the current FC that we're in is pretty. It's more kind of a friendly, relaxed place to be. Very drama-free. Not big on RP. Not big of we're going to try and press you to do things you don't want to do. Like you have to. There are some guilds that you have to be part of the raid team, or they won't let you in. That's their choice to do. But we are pretty chill.
Exit that way, so let's check the other one.
People who are not chilled tend to not survive in this guild very long. Ooh, an extra frailty. The only downside about our guild, and this is a very mild one, is the quotient of proper geekiness is low compared to what we're used to.
Yeah. Oh, no, you don't.
A lot of the people who do play here tend to be a little more on the mundane side, and that's not a good job.
Thank you.
That's not a bad thing. People are people. As long as we all enjoy the game together, that's the important part.
I just remember the one bit from your old WoW raiding guild.
Which one?
Attaching the tractor beam.
Oh god, I at one point I'm describing to people how to do an encounter, and I described one of the mechanics as a tractor beam. It was effectively a tether style. And they're like, there's no Geeks or Star Trek people here. No. And then the entire guild was like a bunch of like Midwestern truck drivers, but it was great. They were all
I knew
really
what you
good
meant
people.
anyway. I think you described it as you said that, and there's like 2 or 3 seconds of silence, and then no geeks here. Nope.
There's a chest over here.
There's a chest over here.
Ooh,
At
thanks.
least there was.
Oh,
I didn't see him on the bench.
oh, good job.
Come on.
Is he bothering
There.
you?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, or I know that one. And no matter how introverted you are, you do need some contact with other people. It's just, the manner and, how much it needs to be kind of your idea that changes. Flight. Fly us to the next level, would you?
Yes.
Or through the next level.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm fairly introverted. But I kind of end up doing all the herding cats on the face-to-face gaming that is, of course, not happening this year.
Yeah, there's no face-to-face gaming. It's all going to be virtual desktop.
But, I'm the one who ends up herding cats on that because I'm the one most determined to make sure it happens.
Action, you'll get kind of an amusing part of this one as an example of how non-geeky our guild is. At one point, one of the guild members threatened to have a bunch of fursuiters come in and sit around the guild house, and the guild master was like, "No, we can't have that happen!" And both Ryan and I are sitting, biting your tongues, going, "Day late and $1 short."
Yes. There's a reason why I'm a Makode. Frailty.
Ooh, yes, I like frailty. As soon as this guy gets stunned. Ooh, he hit me anyway. Dang it.
Some stun that was.
Yeah, blew my cooldown. I used it.
Oh, you did? Ah,
Yes.
yeah, so you did. Okay.
And I think we can skip the bronze.
Though we do need to kill guys.
There's guys up here.
Oh, I'm getting one down here. You get the one up there, and we'll let the server sort it out.
But for the most part, just being good people goes a long way to a pleasant gaming environment. We had an excellent run, Action will tell you, in Misery today, where we didn't get our clear, unfortunately. We ran out of time.
Well-
I'm sorry.
Well, that's because the place is miserable. Well, speaking of miserable experiences,
Yeah, well.
Items
Unavailable. Woo. Just what we didn't need. And we had no salt today. Everyone was laughing and trying hard. We actually made really good progress.
yeah, we had an amazing first pull.
Actually,
Okay,
the first
where's-
pull was pretty bad because someone accidentally body pulled the wrong direction.
Oh, yeah, okay, I forgot that one.
You blurred it from your memory because it was so bad. But everyone literally just picked themselves up, laughed it off. It was like, okay, let's do the real full map.
Thank you.
But I am worried about getting all the gear I want for glamours from that before it becomes effectively outmoded. And then I have to wait for like 2 years until we're so out-leveled with content that we can like two-man it on Paladin.
Second crag.
Ooh. Look at that, what I see!
Hmm?
I see a food dog!
Oh.
But first, he's in the way. No, he turned. He turned! Bless us with your foodness, food dog. Ooh, thank you!
The brave do not fear the grave.
And that is a damage dealt increase. Oh, and the exit is active, or at least the one exit we can see.
Come on. There we go.
Witching!
Okay, and that's everything except for copper.
2 coppers, actually.
Meh.
In the same room.
Yep,
Room in quotes.
Well, yeah.
At least we know this isn't going to be a trapped exit.
Yep. I'm like, what was it, 5 last time?
Oh god, yeah. I should have just safetied that. I feel so bad because it's like...
I think items might have been unavailable on that one. Because that was just a nasty level overall. Ether pool
so
arm. Sight. Okay.
Yeah, at some point in action, we should probably get a group together and see if we can farm the twinning, because I really want that music scroll. Like, really, 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 really.
There we go. Stay away.
Witching.
Okay.
We have an extra witching.
And I just picked up the other wheel. Okay, exit is active.
Well, we can blow if we want to.
Maybe we will do.
Yeah, let's go.
This is way too gloomy for a four-corner
room. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. FF music is always good, and this one, overall, yeah, some very good music.
Well, they've got a couple of new composers in for a lot of the more recent stuff. They very much are trying to work within what,
what has gone before?
Yeah. I'm suddenly brain farting on names. I'm sorry.
Nobuo?
Yeah, thank you. I knew his name. I can pronounce his name.
He's one of us.
I was so glad we were able to go to that concert on January.
Yeah. Well, I was happy then, and I'm even happier after everything else that has happened. Because I was kind of going, this is kind of expensive and so on, and nope, money well spent. The last time we really get to go out and do something all year.
Yeah. I think they had like one more performance in Australia after that, and then everything got canceled.
Pretty much. Well, they had like a couple of them in Australia that should have happened, and then they were going to actually have a small break, and that's probably about when things came apart.
Yeah. But it was a wonderful live concert.
Yeah.
It was part of their New World experience, which is effectively the least instruments and musicians that they can do and still do a full concert. And
Yeah,
they did it that way so that they could have more people who couldn't afford the full orchestral.
And it's all geared around small venues and things like that.
And they've actually got some CDs out if you want to check them out.
Yep. Yeah, the series we went to is called A New World, and there are 2 New World CDs out. They're both really good. The main concert series is Distant Worlds, and there's like 5 CDs for that now.
Woohoo!
We have the first 3. I need to get the rest.
It was, but the price difference was like our tickets were kind of like back seats for like $75 a person, and the standard concert is like almost $200 to $300 a seat nowadays.
Yeah.
And we just can't afford that.
Not really. But yeah, I basically got seats for like 3 people and then bought one for a friend who paid me back. And that was Theron's birthday present this January.
And it was the most awesome birthday present ever. Even if the back of the stage looked like Alexander.
Especially if.
it was. They had this big pipe organ in the back of the hall that they didn't use. It was actually blocked off. But it looked so much like Alexander. It was hilarious.
Yeah, don't... Oh, right, I need to exit. But when I get out there, don't go anywhere quite yet. Yeah.
Yeah, what I found interesting with the 2 concert series is the conductors are actually brothers. One brother does the full orchestral, and the other brother spun off the smaller venue stuff so he could have a little more intimate experience with the crowd.
And that link is my blog post I did for the for after we saw it, and it has a picture of the stage, and there's a link to like a YouTube list of what we got to hear that night.
Ready for floor 31?
Yep.
Woohoo! I will note that as you progress through the game, the more recent soundtrack is a lot more heavy metal and techno based.
Not so much. What it is kind of more up the scale you are in difficulty and everything. It's all the raids, and especially lovely.
Well, that's for the raids. I'm talking like Amarang and Twinning.
Well, and I was starting to go for Witching. EXs and things like that, because like you'll note there tends to be a very distinct shift in style towards it getting heavier and more metal and so on as you go up the scale in like the trials.
Mm-hmm. Well, it also depends on the boss.
Yep.
But the most Shadowbringer stuff is a lot more modern compositions with modern instrumentation. You've got the main boss themes, which are very metal. You've got Amarang, which is kind of this lo-fi thing going on that's very chillin'.
Or Raktika. Wahi!
Yes!
And they use that as a quest title!
Yes, they did, because they suddenly realized how much people just adore that song. They were doing this chat, and the music for it came up, and suddenly their chat box for, I think it was actually a live letter, suddenly just filled with lahi. And there was this comment, I think the Americans like this song, because it was all in English.
Yeah, and it is a great piece. Shadowbringers has had an excellent soundtrack.
And the Twinning is one of my favorites, even though it's actually kind of a techno rendition of like 3 other tunes that have been mashed together elsewhere in the game.
And that one, not so much for me. Really not my kind of thing. Fine, but all the zone themes are very good. Of course, in general, their zone themes tend to be very good. Like some of the zone themes in Heavensward are really nice.
Yeah, we still need to get a Blu-ray to rip that disc so we can put it on our music server.
Yeah. Certainly, if nothing else, if I don't go down south for my parents, I'll probably transfer my system over at that point. Because whenever I do things, it's going to be get the drive, Windows 10, and I think there's a third one. Really? And maybe a new graphics card. And just trade myself up to Windows 10, get myself onto the newer drive, and a graphics card with slightly more memory. Because, yeah, the one problem with the soundtracks is you can get them on disc on Blu-ray, because they decided they were not going to do however many discs it would take to do... Uh-oh, luring trap!
Coming! Witching! Oh, that was not witching. Shit. Witching!
Uh-oh.
Pardon my French, people!
There we go. Oh, here we go. Come on!
Handle!
You were killing things before I could get things off.
Sorry. Unfortunately, I blew a steel there, too. Man.
Oh, well. You can use it, and there will be more.
For those who follow Baron's stream, FF14 recently, or Square Enix recently announced that they were doing a new disc that is called Pulse, and it is effectively all techno beat versions of a lot of the FF14 tunes. And I joked with Baron that, boy, this sounds like what Move to the Music would do, and he kind of listened to it and went, yeah, it is.
Really? Okay, I hadn't heard that part. I heard you proposing that. I hadn't heard him actually checking it out.
Give me a second. Let's see if I can find the link real quick. I thought I had it in one of my things. Oh, I know where the link is. See if that link works.
Being a Discord link, it might have trouble.
Oops. Give me a second. Let's see if I can get the actual YouTube
Hold on.
link. Or do you think you've got it?
I don't know. I'm seeing if it resolves for you. It's trying to go somewhere.
If not, I can pull up the YouTube link real quick.
You might need to.
Okay.
I mean, it's still trying to resolve. The fact that it's still trying to resolve is kind of the bad thing. Another intuition.
Yeah, that should be the YouTube link.
Yeah, it wants me to log into Discord.
There.
So,
try that
yeah,
link instead. Sorry. I pulled the wrong link. That's what I get for trying to do Heaven on High and showing off albums at the same time.
Okay, there it is.
At some point, though, we do need to track down the third Black Mages album.
Yeah. Well, admittedly, my original hope was to see if that one booth would have it this year at Crunchyroll Expo.
Yeah, well, it's happening virtually.
Yeah, no.
Apparently, Comic-Con Virtual went down in screaming flames.
Oh.
They got maybe like 5%
affluent
of who they were expecting.
Make us affluent.
Sure. Yeah, people are trying with virtual cons, and it makes sense why they would.
Mm-hmm.
But
it is a tough throw to hoe.
Especially if it's not advertised well.
Okay, we are set to leave this level.
Okay, let's boogie.
But yeah, we've got a bunch of the soundtracks. I mean, the main soundtracks from 8 through 12 are in our collection. I'm really happy to have gotten 12s. And the first 2 Black Mages, the first 3 New Worlds, the 2 New Worlds, and the first 3 Distant Worlds. And I'm kind of planning on getting Grand Finale next.
Yeah, I know I kind of had to talk you into the 12 set, but I'm so glad I did. It's like listening to it is like, oh my god, I'm feeling all the nostalgia vibes.
For a game that you had trouble with.
Yes.
Mostly because of a change in maiden character.
Yeah, plot-wise, I could tell there were issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people are trying. We're kind of in this weird gray zone socially of all the things we expect to go and do have been kind of blocked.
Strengthening myself.
Yeah, strength yourself. But at the same extent, they're trying to connect in other ways, and the attempt is admirable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to fault it. I do question the entire thing about watching sports on VR cameras. It's like, wait, why? Just use a television.
Yeah.
You think you could set up a virtual room with your friends so you're standing right next to each other. But it's still virtual.
No. I have to admit, the idea of the simultaneous stream where, like you and your friends in different places are basically streaming the exact same thing together. So you can still get the, I just saw that, I'm having the reactions at the same time and everything.
Fine.
Kind of going, I don't know about that, but that's at least an interesting attempt.
Oh, and one in the other corner. We'll get on the way back.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think you can handle this room.
Yes! Up until I hit, 2 luring traps. Serenity. No, not gonna help on this floor.
find another witching. Meh.
Right. Time to blow this taco stand.
Yeah, watch out for the one guy left in this room. Yeah, VR is not there. VR does make me very motion sick. Being in first person makes me very motion sick.
Yeah.
Some really snarly movements in this game can actually make me motion sick. It's why I'm actually kind of worried about getting to level 80 and 90 in Heaven on High, is that a lot of times you have to go into those movement types, and it's like, I don't know if I can do that without...
Make us affluent.
Without spending some time afterwards talking to Ralph about his black Buick. Yeah, I know,
Incoming!
Caradwin really, really, really loves the Skyrim games. And I'll generally put them on, but I'll listen and not watch. I'll actually have it on like a back cab, because
Exit.
just watching it can make me kind of a little ill. It's worse on if it's BioShock, because
dear.
that one's done on an early Unreal engine, and anything done on Unreal 3 or below is just like, good night, Gracie.
Yeah, they had a lot of problems with that at the time. There's a lot of people who had that trouble.
What's really weird is it's only been within the recent push for VR.
Get us a site. Or pop site. Ow!
Sight! Don't die!
Whew.
The recent push for VR, that something I've known for quite some time, that a lot of the industry just kind of whistled past for stupid reasons. Ooh,
Intuition.
I will take an intuition. Is that girls are more prone to motion sickness in games and VR than guys are. And a lot of groups kind of...
Yeah, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4.
Do I want to use
And
rock?
2 of them are silvers. Yeah, sure.
Uncle Craigie!
Toby treat.
You'll be happy. I included Toki in the recent writing.
Oh, very good. And we got an Odin out of that.
Okay, that was totally freaking worth it.
But that's 4 Odins and 2 runs. What the hell?
We hadn't seen Odins for months.
And now they're coming out of our ears. And we both have kind of big ears.
Yes, we do. That's a Serenity. We don't care.
No, we do care, kind of.
Oh, blind. Yeah. Well, whatever.
I can see!
Ow! Little high there. Little high, little low.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Mr. Trap that we somehow skipped around.
Uh-huh.
Heck, have been dangerous.
There's the coffer. Purity. Handy to have when you need it.
Yeah. And we will need it sooner or later.
Yeah.
But yeah, this coming Tuesday is the big patch day that everyone's been waiting for. It's the first patch after the lockdown. So we're going to have a 24-hour maintenance starting on the 10th at 3 a.m. Exit here. And going to the 10th of the 12th. Or, sorry, start at 3 a.m. to 3 a.m. 10th
Yep.
through the 11th. I know of at least one guild that's we're setting up for blind day runs into all the new raid stuff, and I'm like, you are. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a couple weeks before trying.
And I will note that, just before. Oh, hello there.
You wanted to
Just
say
before everything goes down for 24 hours, my blog, the thing that I listed, linked to a post on a little bit ago. The post that goes up on the 10th is basically my thoughts of, what we've been doing for the last 6 months. Okay, and that's the exit.
Yeah, but it's been 6 months since the last patch update, and people are kind of frailty. Chomping at the bit is the best way of putting it.
Incoming. Well, some people are. Admittedly, I have a bunch still left to do. Machinist is still in the 50s.
Well, soon you can level Machinist in the Basra front.
Really? It'll go that far down?
It will take something from level
Steel.
1 and sync it to level 80. As far as I understand.
Right. Yeah, you were
Everything
talking about
syncs
that.
up as opposed to things sync down.
I assume you got that?
And another frailty. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got that coming in. We've got
Oh,
the new raid, the Puppets Bunker. We've got the new Beast Tribe with the Dwarves.
And don't take off too fast when you arrive, because I just realized something needs checking.
Oh, the water pan?
Yeah. How's it look?
I don't know, I can't see, it's too dark. Items unavailable. Oh boy. Oh, and we have Horde. We have 2 patrollers incoming. I'll get them. Whee! Okay. Rylea is protected.
Yay! I feel so safe.
I had one of the big lion thingies
Yes.
and a Shogu at the same time. He didn't get far.
Didn't even get to me. Much less you steal yourself.
Nope.
No. Oh. It's a look but don't touch floor. boy.
Something wrong?
Yeah, mimic.
Oh. On my way!
Can I? Okay.
Can I go back the other direction now?
After this, Moko?
Come here, kitty.
And of course the other one turns around.
Fine. There.
Okay.
Oh, and there's the exit.
Figures. Though it does keep going.
Of course it does. If
You
wanna...
get that path, I'll have this.
Okay, sounds good.
And, there's Horde.
Oh, you found the horde? Sweet.
Yes.
Dang it! More steel. It's mocking
Might be
me.
the same one.
It's
Yeah,
totally
you...
mocking
Ow!
me.
Crap!
On my way.
Really? You? Of everything, you're the one who eventually aggroed?
Oh, sounds like you're having an interesting time.
Yeah, there's two big guys standing right near but facing away from the horde. So I go in and hit a landmine pretty much on top of the horde. We're fine. Let's get out of here. And one of the big armored guys, the Kyofusa, was in range of the explosion. So he gets hit and flinches, and I was worried that he was aggroing with me, having just gone to about 10% health. He didn't actually aggro. But while I was dodging that, yeah, one of the birds decided it liked me.
Oi.
Yeah. One of those times where I kind of wish you could switch over to Raylia cam for a half minute.
Yeah, sorry, I'm using the Twitch because it actually is lighter on my desktop and can stream at a higher resolution because of it. But it's a little brain dead.
Yep. Well, it's a simple system.
Oh, hello, Mr. Four-Quarter Room filled with Dogas.
Yeah. Right outside of the opening room with no other exits.
Oh, we're just clearing things out. Intuition.
Yeah. None on this floor.
And that was another intuition.
Well, that's a waste.
I'll let you get that in just a second.
Yes.
Go for it.
Mimic.
Of course it's a mimic. Incoming tiger.
That's fine. Eat for
Incoming
flare.
Goo-Goo.
Really?
Second incoming Goo-Goo.
And I just got one behind me. Sorry.
Okay,
They're
then.
trying to kill us.
I think we're done here.
Not quite.
Fortune.
Now we're done. Do we just want to leave here?
I think leaving would be advisable, yes.
Well, we're only on, like, room 3 of at least 5. Sounds like it. Of course, with the old free-to-play, wasn't very far through the game. You might want to tell her about the change and say, maybe now's the time to get him.
Oh, but that was a petrification. Petrify! Yeah, the free-to-play thing, again, goes all the way through Heavensward. That's level 60. So if she wants to give it a try, now's a good time after the 11th. Dang it. Couldn't quite get to the last row. Oh, I found Horde!
Oh, very good.
Do, 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 do. There is a lot of really good guilds that around that are LGBT friendly. In fact, for Pride this year, since a lot of people couldn't go to it because of, well, everything that's
that?
going. I've got a pair of
steal
Telugus
yourself.
on me.
Oh dear.
It's mostly handled.
Good, because I'm a heck of a ways away.
They actually decided
Steal yourself.
to
Dogo.
host an in-game witching Pride Parade. And it was nice because no one gave anyone crap about it. And most of the servers turned out for it. It was awesome. There were more people in the parade than could render on screen at any one time.
Yeah. Steal yourself?
I thought I did.
Oh. I'll double check that in a moment. Kill him. Thank you. Yep, you did. Okay.
And we can bail if we want to. So
I
there
think
is
we
a
do.
silver.
Oh, right. Now... that's what's wrong. Hold on a moment. Stay there.
Hmm?
There's no auto heal on this floor. That's what was wrong. Why haven't I healed by now?
Crap, mimic. Turn, my friend.
30 minute. There you go.
No more mimic.
You sure?
Strength
Okay.
yourself.
I've yet to see the mimic in a mimic in a mimic thing that you've talked about. I hope I never do.
Oh god. I only saw it once on Palace of the Dead and it was horrible. It was just horrible. It was a never-ending chain of mimics. It was
Mimics
like
all the
rolling
way
snake
down.
eyes 6 times.
Sight.
Yeah, sure.
Witching. That's the site. Okay. We doing this? I guess we're doing this.
This should be pretty simple. Affluence.
Sure.
Palace of the Dead is the previous deep dungeon to this.
Yeah, this is kind of this sequel.
It is
thematically.
good to get, especially up to at least level 50. It can be soloed with some difficulty. You really have to know your game. A lot of people swear by Palace of the Dead for speed leveling.
And a few people swear at it.
And there's a lot of people who swear at it. If it wasn't for the fact that we are so determined to get to floor 100 here, we would be working Palace instead.
And I'm kind of hoping someday we will manage that so we can then try and get to 200 in Palace.
In fact, a lot of people were very, very disappointed when it was announced that there would be no new deep dungeon for Shadowbringers. Yep, just hide around the corner.
Oh, yeah. I was hoping to avoid him actually seeing me, but
Hello,
he
Miyoshira!
strode forward.
Good to see you!
Yay!
There is story content going to floor 100 of Palace,
Yes.
but floor 50 is the really important one because it ties into other things that have been going on. In fact, at some point,
Strength yourself.
we will be taking the buns through it because it finishes off a couple storylines.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say more than that because it's spoiled. Petrification. Grab that.
Okay. All right, we're only on room 2 there. Thinking we're late in this level.
Exit is active.
Indeed.
And I'm taking a big risk here.
Yeah, you weren't the only one. And you get the next room. Oh! Oh, no, it's already worn off.
I think I can get
My. This is quite a
Serenity.
room. Yeah, that looks much better.
No longer feels gloomy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's head to the next level. Unfortunately, we might need to take a break slightly, even though it's
Again?
only 10:30. Well, it's kind of important. Stealing myself.
Should I... Okay.
I could use the refresh.
Well, this is 39, so we'll take a break right after this boss. Oh, this way.
Oh, right.
Petrification. Lovely.
Oh well.
Can we petrify the boss?
I wish. I mean, he is kind of simple, though.
Yes. That is not the look of a great mind, that's for sure.
No.
Lining up.
To be honest, he's a bit of an airhead.
Something like that.
Oh, I got him off center. I'm sorry. That was bad of me.
He recenters himself. And what the heck?
smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am going to take a very tiny break. Hopefully, Relia will keep you entertained, and I will be right
What, who,
back.
me?
Yes, you.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's the thing. But no, it is good to have all of you here. It's been going pretty smooth tonight. Let's see, it is already 10:30ish. Depends on how long this break lasts. But yes, most of you guys are over on Burn Stream. I hope that went well. Japanese theme level set other than a tentacle monster. Yeah, thankfully we don't really have those about as close to tentacle monsters as they get here as moral burrows, and those are worse. But yeah, just to recap on a few things, I do have a blog where I talk about various things, and on the 10th, I'll have a post talking about, basically the last 6 months, some of the plot stuff of the last two major patches, which they usually do every 3 months, and yeah, this time it got delayed out to 6. And just some of the other activities we've been doing, like our attempts at and failing to get to floor 100 of this place. But just the fact that the patch took extra long gave me time to catch up on a few things. Yeah, Mishira, you were probably not here yet. Very easy. It is rendis.com /blog for the blog part. Yes. We just finished up Beastars 2 weeks ago. And in fact, everything we were all 4 of us were watching together finally finished in the last 2 weeks. So we've had a complete changeover of what we're watching. Aka 13 finished off. That is a very good series. And I'm trying to remember just what all we're watching currently. The main thing is the one that Smudge and I had been waiting on, because we saw like the first episode of the series going, well, we'll try it, and okay, that's good. That's even better. Oh, yeah. The guys need to see this. Yep. Thank you, Octi. And the name of this series is basically Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken. Eizouken basically being Film Club. We haven't seen it. I think Dave might have actually seen it without us already, so we're kind of looking at getting into that. Haven't done it yet. But Eizouken has been very good. We've only seen like the first 2 episodes, but it's beautifully produced. Someone really spent time and budget and money on that one, because just outside of some of the other stuff going on with the school that they're all going to and everything, just lovely use of environment and everything, and just someone really layered it all on. And it talks a lot about the creative process with anime, and like you've basically got 3 high school kids who are going to be producing an anime, obviously, and one is the normal star of the show for such things, the character person. And then the second one is all concept art and design, which is one of the reasons why we're going, the guys need to see this, is that's what Baron does. And then the third one is basically going to end up being manager/money, we're pretty sure. So it's being very good. Some really just beautiful timing on a few things. Okay, I hadn't really realized that, Male Shira, but of course I haven't seen that one. I have a friend who watches anime, and he was enthusing over that. And of course, he saw Eizouken when it came out, and like after the first couple of weeks, he said, and of course, this is very early in the year. This is still around March. He's going, best series of the year. And I'm going, really? Best series of the year. Now that I've seen 2 episodes, yeah. I understand why AJ was saying that.
Devilman Crybaby was interesting, but the director's other claim to fame is much more interesting.
Eh?
Mob Psycho 100.
Oh, yeah, that she mentioned that was the same director. Yeah, okay. And Mob Psycho 100 is one of those where it took me a while to get into this series. The creator that it's with, his stuff tends to have somewhat flat characters that I have a hard time giving a damn about. So, One Punch Man was fun, but didn't do that much for me. Mob Psycho 100, the first few episodes really didn't do much for me because everyone was just kind of so flat and not necessarily very nice. And then as it went in and you see more of it, yeah, that turned around about maybe mid-season in the first season of it. And
get that
the second... Oh, I was too busy talking.
Hey, I noticed.
I'm busy entertaining people. It took me a moment to get going, and now I'm going, and now I can't stop. Ah!
Is that a witching?
Witching.
Leave it.
Yeah. But, yeah, Mob Psycho, took me several episodes to really get into. Once I did, I really appreciated it. And the second season, I really went for it because it's a lot about... Mob needs to grow up a bit, and knows he needs to, and is working on it.
Now, part of it with Mob Psycho, there's actual character development and growth, even with his kind of scumbag teacher.
Especially with, in many ways. The first season is really more him growing. The second season is more Mob. Raising, about time.
Yeah, the 2 for this
so
season...
is Zanmai. That one I don't know.
Yeah, the 2 that we've started this season that so far we give high recommendations to.
Yeah, there are a couple I'm trying to remember.
One is Decadence.
Yeah, that turned really interesting. It was kind of neat in the first episode, and the second episode was just, oh.
We don't want to spoil too much.
No, and boy, you can spoil important things so easily in that.
It is effectively a post-apocalyptic world that a very young, spunky girl is trying to become a soldier.
Fight the monsters.
Unfortunately, due to an accident early in her life, she is missing an arm. So she ends up on a armor repair and cleaning duty, and her main boss is Grumpy McGrumpoid.
Yeah.
And the 2 are hilarious together because she's all... The glass is half full, and he's very much the glass is half empty. Can I go home now?
And in the second episode, you find out why. Has the Made in Abyss movie, have we seen that yet?
No, we have not.
Yeah, we're waiting
for it to come out. Made in Abyss is awesome.
Because the four of us saw that together, and yeah, everyone enjoyed that. So yeah, high recommendations there.
The other one is... Apape Ringman.
Yeah.
Which is effectively a
Apare.
Japanese version of The Great Race.
Or Wacky Races.
kind of a little of both.
Yeah, I mean the Apare's car design there—that's straight out of Wacky Races.
Yes, it is. Exit there.
Chest here. Flight.
Yeah, sure.
And let's see, what have we been watching? All the stuff that's been just us for the current stuff is all like further seasons of things we've been watching.
Yeah, I've been kind of
like the latest part of SAO.
I've been force feeding you Stardiver.
No. There is no force about it.
Stardiver is a pre-trigger trigger animation, and it is all the pretty boys and all the giant robots.
And all the I don't believe this outfit for the girls.
Yeah.
Including the, like, bolts.
Oh, we were not going to mention the bolts. Why did you have to mention the bolts?
They're very prominent.
Strength yourself.
Done.
But yeah, Stardiver is good, but is only recommended for a true anime aficionado to watch.
Yeah. Well, if you like, a lot of Trigger stuff too, you'll like this because, as she said, it's a few years old. And it's basically the people who formed Studio Trigger, like, 2 projects before they actually did so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the project they did after that, of course, is Gurren Lagann, which really put them on the map.
Yeah. And Star Driver, you look at this, and if you know that it's basically Studio Trigger, you look at it and say, yeah, that is so Studio Trigger. Wow, it is so Studio Trigger. The other descriptions I've given it is, it kind of reminded me a little of Rasavan at the beginning, which is also praise in this household. We liked that. But I also described it as Revolutionary Girl Utena with giant robots.
Yes. And pretty boys. Lots and lots of pretty boys.
Yeah, well.
I think you can get that one.
Well, of course I can get it. It's a question of will he turn around and aggro. I'll still get it.
Trying to remember what else we're watching. Of course, we're trying to catch up on Black Clover, which is okay.
Well, it started
but it's
off
gotten better.
Well, that's the thing is, it's kind of a typical fight anime, and started off kind of really poor and weak of the breed. And the first, 6 episodes was a constant case of, are we really going to watch this? And then it hit, the second arc and started getting better, and it kept getting better from there for the next year's worth of episodes. But no, one of the main other things is we've been watching Flip Flappers.
Oh god, that is such a drug trip.
Yeah, the creative team was on all the drugs, and kind of like Abraham Lincoln, I went to find out what drugs they were on and send the case to all the other development teams out there.
Yes.
Because actually it is some pretty good stuff. Frailty.
Incoming Biggie.
I'm not quite sure what I think of the series because I'm still not quite sure where it's going in the second half or second to last. Yeah, I know. I thought you were going for him.
Yes, there is a
Beautiful.
new series of Inuyasha that they're working on. I do not
really?
know if Rumiko Takahashi is involved. I do not think she is. It is simply
Well, she's generally of the generation where it's basically a case of incoming Biggie.
Steal yourself. Thank you.
Sealed. You basically sign the contract, and the contract basically says, you have the rights to use the story and its concepts, and how much or how little the studio wants to use is up to them. And she goes, okay, I got my money.
Yep. I believe she is still considered the second wealthiest person in Japan and the
wealthiest woman.
female.
Yeah. Strength. Strength yourself.
Sure.
Seems like there's been some. Oh, right. Ascendance of a Bookworm.
Oh,
that
yeah.
just started its second season, a season late, and that's a good series.
That is awesome, but definitely bring your thinking cap because they sure did.
Yeah.
It's gloomy here.
Witching. I think I'd better follow you.
No, don't want this room.
Let's not go there. Tis a silly place.
Pretty much.
We have a patroller going through and coming this way.
But yeah, we actually highly recommend Descendants of the Bookworm.
Yeah, we're kind of thinking of it for the guys, but of course we've seen it ourselves so recently. Really? That was too far away?
I'm trying to think of what else we've been kind of watching.
Well, of course, with the guys, we watched our way through all of Croberti High School.
Oh god, that was painful. Funny, but painful.
Cromarty Girls School.
No, stop with pain.
Yeah, their last episode got silly.
We also went through
Incoming.
Thermae Rome, which is kind of...
No, we haven't hit the end of that yet.
Nope, yes we have.
We have?
Yeah, there was only 9 episodes.
I thought we were going, that was the last episode, and oh no, there's like 2 more.
Yeah.
Get this guy?
No, picking on the kitty
And
sister.
Thermae Rome was wholly low-budget Batman.
Oh, yeah.
That is, I've seen some various low-budget productions, especially out of like American animation studios. The only thing with a lower budget than that I've ever seen would be Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
And that's saying something.
And I'm not even sure that's true.
Yeah.
As I said in my blog post on what we've been watching, limited animation that would make Hanna-Barbera blush.
That's the exit. Really not much this floor.
Nope.
But we do kind of need to get off of it. Oh, dang it. Didn't speak of that.
Okay, let's go leave.
Yep, time to go.
And the real problem with Thermae Rome isn't really the budget, it's the fact that about half the episodes just don't quite live up to the concept, really. Or don't live up to it at all. Some of them do. And for some reason, that darn ending piece has been an earworm for me on occasion.
It's an excellent
Of all
earworm.
things.
Items unavailable, gloom.
Yeah. Incoming.
I see the exit in the next room.
Okay. Steal when you have a moment.
Nope, no steal.
Oh.
Oh god, the exit is a 4-corner room.
Really?
Really. I think we're picking apart the exit.
Yes, we are.
And that'll probably get us the mobs we need to get out of here.
Easily. Next. There we go.
Do we care about the silver in the corner?
No.
Okay.
I went off this floor. It's gloomy in here. No!
And we got 2 of them.
3.
Keep yourself alive.
Working on that. Oh, crap. And there's the next one. Okay, I'm getting that silver.
We worked for it, damn it.
Yeah. And let's check these 2 coffers. Strength.
And alteration.
Alteration. Okay.
Yeah, a couple of the ones that I went through recently that were on the okay list were a remake of Sorcerer Scabbard Orphan.
Right.
Items unavailable. Damage down. Nah. And one called id. It was a very interesting premise that kind of yanked my disbelief suspenders a little. It was effectively a murder mystery revolving around a machine that lets you go through the id of serial killers to gather information of like who this person is like so that they could use that information in court and maybe track them down, but you couldn't use it as solid information. It all would be extremely circumstantial because it was someone's id.
Yeah. Nice.
And here's the exits that we're almost at. Let's see if we can stop this.
Oh, very good. Frailty.
No. Let's blow.
Yep.
Actually, one Rylea mentioned just the other day. It was like, oh yeah, that one. That one was actually really good.
The other day or earlier tonight?
Earlier tonight.
I know what this is.
Was Planetarium, which is based off of a visual novel. It is extremely good. Make sure you have a box of Kleenex. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
You need all the Kleenex for it.
Yeah, it's the fact that it's based off of a light novel would explain much because it went to half season.
Not a light novel, a virtual novel.
Oh, visual novel.
Yeah, visual novel.
Okay, because it was, a half season, and I'm talking about the modern seasons that are 13 episodes, i.e. it was 6 or 7 episodes, and it was done. But it was very good.
It was a single story single chain line visual novel done by the same writer who did like Kalanai.
That would make sense.
And of course, we recently finished off with Baron and Dave, Haka 13, which is...
Yep, which I mentioned a little bit while you were off. Incoming Worm.
Yeah, I really hope we get a chance to see the...
OAV. But apparently that just came out, early this year. So it hasn't really gone through a lot of the distribution stuff yet. But yeah, I hope we can see it. It's supposed to be, I think, 2 or 3 years after the last episode.
says.
Faye, Foxflyer is wondering if it, and I assume he means Planetarian, is based off of a Studio Key visual novel.
Possibly. I'd have to look up the information again.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I'm not too up on my virtual novel.
Visual. No.
Even though theoretically they're right up my alley. It's just we don't get too many of them here in the West unless you read Japanese, so which I do not.
And you've been kind of busy. We need to get you through How to Fool Boyfriend.
Yes. I do have a copy of How to Fool Boyfriend. I've been meaning to play it for ages. I actually started it once and accidentally corrupted the save file.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed. That's one we'd have to check whether it's legal or not if we can stream that one. There's some visual novels
probably.
you can and certain you can't, depending on Twitch's.
Incoming.
Twitch is a little squirrely about them because, well, a lot of visual novels are,
And that will not be one of them.
full
Okay,
of prawns.
There you are.
Yeah, full of prawns. As Ellen Winkler would say. Witching.
Yeah, I've been kind of thinking about, maybe showing No Game, No Life to the guys, but I don't think Dave would quite care for it.
Yeah, though No Game, No Life is very good. The movie was awesome.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, can we have another season? Nope. I'd still like another season of My OU.
Yeah. I still want the third season of Spice and Wolf, damn it. They promised one.
I'm trying to remember, did Studio Key also do,
Steal Yourself.
Great, now I can't remember the name.
Thank you.
Main two female leads was Aruru and Ereru.
Starts with U.
Which actually ended up being very interesting because it was a lot of this is how you bootstrap a country up from nothing. And
Utawari Ramono.
Yeah, Utawari Ramono, thank you. But then in the middle of it, it's like there's this underage thing going on. It's like, no, stop that. The anime was interesting because they at least toned it down, but
Yes.
the actual game, no, you don't want to touch it with the football. Even though the gameplay is supposedly very good. But
Yeah, it's one of the. It is one of those things that escaped from the world of prawns to mainstream.
But still has its prawns roots showing.
Yep. Right. I think we're ready to leave. Oh, no, we are not ready to leave.
Yeah,
Grr.
It is being grumpy. There we go.
Yay!
Now we can bail this taco stand.
But they have big fat tacos.
Oh god, I cannot hear that song without that anymore. It's just
I know! It's too perfect. I mean, Mark was disbelieving that that was not actually the lyrics.
Fortune? Yes,
And
we'll
her
make it
fortune.
fortunate. Yeah, I still need to check High Dive on whether the Mighty Atom came over to Earth, finally released off of Amazon.
Yeah, because Atom is another really good one. It's basically a prequel to Astro Boy. And really well done.
And it's effectively written by Otomo.
Otomo?
Yeah.
That would make sense.
I.e. the guy who behind Akira.
And Steam Boy and Metropolis.
Yeah.
Akira was very pretty, was not really my thing. I couldn't really enjoy it. Those other two I really like. Now, I respect Akira, I just don't enjoy Akira that much. Udawari Ramona was Studio Leaf, which would make sense.
Yeah. Steam Boy was awesome as long as you get the director's cut. If you try getting the standard version of States, you will be sorely disappointed. They edited it to weak sauce.
It would be very easy to
Let me
do.
Set up. We'll set
do
up
it now.
right now. Clearing the exit.
Okay, the return is clear.
And we're ready to go.
Yeah,
Let's pick up chests and call it a day. Strength yourself.
Sounds good. Okay. Safety.
Meh. And we're at boss time. We're running just a little over, but not horribly.
Yeah. That's why we do this on Saturday.
Boss today. We have to.
Gozu.
Hello, Mr. Gozu. We are here to sell you. Are we here to sell it? We're here to sell you a bag of hurt.
I want to show him my sword collection.
Ooh.
Shay, Hunter Sixth, there. Repause, Rechow, Double Ma, Displace.
Look away.
Eye of Fire. And there they are. Come on. There we go. There's range.
Look away.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep, that hurt.
Now what'd you go and do that for? Silly kitty!
I was unloading!
Shame on you!
Oh, thank you. No! The heavy got me.
Looking away.
Yeah, you've got him.
No offense, I'm not gonna res you.
Nope. You don't need to. You've got this.
As long as I don't fuck up. Pardon my French.
Yeah, like me. Don't be a me. I am getting better at the dual cast res. Look away. Yeah. And he should be able to finish this. Yep, before he gets off the next set.
Take that. Whoa.
Morelli.
Really? Hey,
Remember,
Carolyn.
this is how it's done.
You and your sword twirlies.
Darn straight. You've got a sword, you can do it too.
Mine's a little heavier than yours. I want to know when gunbreakers
They're
are
made
going
out
to
of
get gun
April
shields.
Fool.
Dang it!
Yeah.
If yours can use a gun shield, so can I. So, what do we get for our complimentary sparklers?
Red Mage
Carolyn,
Birding.
are you going to be doing some streaming after this? If so, we will happily raid your channel.
Rage his channel?
Raid.
Two gold haloed sacks.
And we get a New World jacket.
Piety 5.
Ooh, snickerdoodles.
No good, we're not in hell.
And
Wind up
Poison Ivy.
Bismarck.
Ooh, you got
Poison
Poison
Ivy. Which I think I have that.
Okay, I do have that, so if you want it.
I do have the Wind Up Bismarck. Trade just to make sure.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah. As an orchestration, I probably don't. Yes, that was new! Woohoo!
Okay, I do have Bismarck, so I'll throw him over in the FC chat. Or, chat.
That sounds good.
So tomorrow is more work on the buns.
Yes, we'll be finishing up classes in Ul'dah. And just finishing up both classes might take most of the evening.
Oh yeah, because the class quests are because they're the kind of the ending ones.
Yep.
About an hour each, maybe half an hour, 1 hour, somewhere in there. And then of
I
course
think
it's
a little under an hour,
picking
but
up
not much.
the jobs.
Yeah, I'm thinking just do one class quest ending and then the other class ending quest, and then probably the week after really get into the jobs.
We'll see how much time we have.
Yeah. And of course that is your tank class, so I can remember the job but not the class.
Gladiator.
Gladiator, yeah. Gladiator and Thaumaturge.
And unfortunately, Gladiator turns into Paladin, and I swear, I love the writing in this game. I love a lot of the scenarios. I love a lot of the characters. Paladin gets the short end of the stick when it comes to writing the job quests.
Yeah, the concepts are there, but they don't generally work out.
I have faith in your snickerdoodles, Caredwin.
Prove to us we're not in hell. They don't have snickerdoodles in hell. Linda Medley has no idea what she started in this household.
Of which, the reason why we have not heard from Linda Medley in a while, she was actually kind of in a bad spot for a bit, is that last I heard, she had taken a residency in Europe.
Okay.
So it'd be great to see how things turn out for her there. If you guys haven't checked out Castle Waiting, that's Linda Medley's comic strip. You can definitely find copies around. Excellent stuff. I wish she would finish it.
Yeah, it's a really, really well done series.
Oh, thank you for booting my husband out the door. Ooh, and with more of your chocolate chip cherry cookies. The cherry ones are the best. The others are really good too, but the cherry ones are the best. I will agree with executive producer Tessa on that one. Well, thank you all very much for coming. Again, tomorrow night we'll be working on the buns and we'll getting more job stuff done. Sometime during the week, we will be doing new content on Raylia and Therin. So were
we going to do this week or wait a week just to let everyone else clear out?
I'm not
and not taste the chocolate on the way down.
My thinking is we might want to go ahead and start that because then we can get on with the Bozja Rebellion front.
Okay.
So during the week, we will actually be streaming. We do warn you that it will be very spoiler-horrific for the Bun Buns because, of course, our two mains are at the top of the content. So, and a lot has happened between then and now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot TM.
Yeah, that doesn't even begin to describe it.
I mean, even Cold Silver, you're gone a fair chunk of the way through and you've seen a lot of the stuff that's coming and it's pretty mighty, but we want to be able to show you some of our first reactions and some of our RP reactions because we will RP and geek out at the weirdest moments.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys
this is another one of those situations. This is another one. Hold on. This is another one of those situations where it doesn't really matter what I say, isn't it?
Yes! Yes! A neck sculpted from a lifetime of nodding.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, we're out on that line. Okay.
I will punch you guys over for a wonderful snickerdoodles with Caredwin, and we will see you tomorrow night at 9:30 Pacific. You guys have a great evening, and thank you for coming.
Yes, great to have you all here, really.
Good night.